Hey guys, and welcome back to Subnautica. So, before this episode gets started, I will be honest, I have been sick. Like, it's either sickness or like a cold or an allergy, like the past couple days. So, if I sound a little bit off, that is why. Um, but right now, I'm just pretty much going to take you through what I have done in my spare time for the most part. Uh, so, to begin with, if we look into the blueprints, I got everything up until one more engine blueprint for the Cyclops. And then one other thing that I ended up getting was, where is it? I had gotten the moon pool, which the moon pool can dock either the sea moth or the prawn suit, and it will automatically charge using power inside your base. So, and then I had also, let's back into this, is I got a battery charger, and then I'll also be showing these clips of how I got them earlier on, and then I believe I also got the, what do you call it? The power cell charger, and I also had to explore the mushroom forest, which I actually put it down as the mother tree because that's where I got my moon pool, and I believe the rest of the Cyclops, or like the whole fragments for the Cyclops. And then the floating islands, which is right there into that one. And I'll actually, hopefully, actually we're going to hit the radio because I've had a bunch of these like racked up from playing in the spare time, so.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the
Oh,
Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection.
okay.
4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
But it's not on here. Or, yeah, it's going to be somewhere in that area. I don't believe there's anything too much that's actually, like, worth it in LifePod 4, except for probably, like, a data pod or a PDA. Other than that, you pretty much don't need to go to it. So, what I had in mind was, and if you're only on PC, you can look at this, but on console, it sucks a little more. But on PC, you'll see these cloudy areas on two of them, or on both each side of you, pretty much of your life pod. And we're gonna explore that far one first. So what I need to do, in all honesty, is probably empty out my inventory real quick because I don't know how to prep for a video for once. And hopefully building at least maybe a moon pool and a moon pool and the prawn suit, maybe. But what I need for the prawn suit is aerogel, which for aerogel I need gel sacks, in which I need an exterior grow bed, which I don't have yet. I have the interior, just not the exterior, because it has to grow in water. And yep, and we're heading to this cloud, which again, one time when I was on console, I was trying to go to this island and I didn't realize that it just doesn't load, or it doesn't have the cloud to like block your vision and stuff. To where I actually went out into the void, and I actually was live streaming to a friend of mine, and he saw me pretty much poop myself, which I find funny because I don't really get scared in games or like movies and stuff like that. But this one just took the cake because I thought I knew everything and I was freeballing it, and I wasn't even a sea moth. I was just in my sea glide, just going about my business and just going about life, hoping I would get here, but it didn't spawn these clouds on console, which sucks, but oh well. Yep, and you can already see the ground start to come in right there, yeah. In which there is nothing dangerous about this top area. It's just creepy, and if you're on console, good luck actually finding it, because I know that there's a PDA spot here, or not like a PDA spot, but a it's called a Aurora rendezvous point, where
multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
yeah, it pretty much tells you this is where everyone is supposed to come to, and actually this is the PDA that it takes you to right here. That's not it.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen, out.
Yep, and that's again supposed to be the rendezvous point for everyone on the Aurora. You get that in a later radio call. And right now, there are actually 3 bases, one here, one on that mountain, and one on the peak of this. I'm just going to go to this one, just so it's one less mountain that I have to climb. What I'm pretty much here for is the exterior grow bed. Again, just so I can get my gel sacks done. And so hopefully, we can build either the prawn, moon pool, and hopefully the Cyclops if we do get to the second island. Now, the second island you also get from... Oh, I'll take free water. Interior grow bed. Lantern tree I'll take because it's honestly... I prefer it whenever I have it on my Cyclops because you're able to put things in your Cyclops. Because it's like kind of like a mobile base of like a submarine type deal. Okay, so yeah, then we got Bart. Yep. Yep. And so databank, blueprints, that's not it. Degassi, there we go.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I've been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep.
Integrating new PDA data.
Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me.
New
Visions
blueprint
are getting worse.
acquired.
Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then,
Integrating new PDA data.
as always, the view.
Yep, and so Bart
Integrating
Torgol,
new PDA
or
data.
Torgol, I believe was the last person to survive on his crew, and we also just picked up the purple tablet, which is key for whenever we go over to the second island. Now I have another radio call. It's probably from the Sunbeam, in which hopefully I can hit that today. Hopefully I can parkour up this mountain if it allows me to. If not, I might be a little upset. Oh, there we go. Okay. And if you're needing a way to kind of like get to this island if you are on console, what you can do is kind of like align yourself like about 100 meters away from the Aurora and then immediately go southwest, and it should take you to this island. Now, again, I don't know how um, confident I would be because I haven't played on console in a long time. So I don't know how true that is, but I'd assume it would take you roughly to this so you can at least like see the land and then you just go towards the land. If not, you could just keep going through the radio calls and get the rendezvous point, and then it'll just pop up like that, and then you'll just have perfect accuracy with it. And I'm also just scanning all this just so I don't have to deal with it all later. Okay. Marble melon.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Yep, and right there, with the Degassi crew, you're 9 times out of 10 going to find all of their PDA or like their stories all out of whack, because there's no like clean fluid way to find all of them in a one foul swoop from 1 to I think 6 or something like that. So yeah, most of the time you're gonna get them out of order and just try and piece it together. But pretty much that's all with this island for the most part. Then we're actually going to head down here. Now, again, this part is freaky, but trust me, there's nothing scary about it. It's just creepy, which is the awful part. Which it's the most heart-stopping part for me, because the creepy stuff I don't really go well with. Now down here, I believe, is a place, yep, where I can get a lot of ruby, which if we go to... Where is it again? Right here, aerogel, it requires gel sacks and ruby, so... Now it's just time to find a bunch of red stuff on walls. And then we're also gonna come here, pick that up.
Integrating new PDA data. Signal location uploaded. Integrating new PDA data.
Yep, and there's the rendezvous point. I thought it was not a PDA, but a yeah, but then there's the gel sacks. So you can honestly get aerogel all right here, or at least a couple bits of it. But yeah, I thought you got the rendezvous point from just calling in the radio a bunch of times, and then it eventually gets you there. But no, it's just down here. Thermal plant, we actually do want to start getting these. Because now, and then there's another alien vent thing. Now again, all this is creepy. It's nothing terrible. Okay, store. Oh, we have so much ruby. I'll take the spare battery, keep you in there. Yeah, all the important stuff. Yeah, so now we pretty much have ruby for the rest of the game, which is a lifesaver. And I didn't get a battery for my laser cutter, which sucks. But oh well. I live with that. I think that's the last part for my thermal gen. Yep. Okay, so now we can also, I believe, make thermal plants. Yes, we can. Hell yes.
Blueprint.
Now, I do believe that there is another torpedo arm somewhere here. But again, I'm not gonna be too worried about it, cause oh, it's right here. Yeah, because again, I don't use this. I'll just scan it just so I can have something.
New blueprint.
Okay, I pretty much think that is all I have for this. Yep, and then dry land, and then we want to go back home. Okay, so now that we are back at home, what I'm going to do now is first get these batteries out, and then I'm gonna hit this.
This is Sunbeam.
Okay.
You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so I thought that we were going to hit the sunbeam a little bit early, so I might actually put that off to next episode. Because it's a little late for me. For now, I'm going to at least build a foundation just so we can have a clean platform for all of our grow beds, and also it increases our hull strength. Exterior pieces. Exterior grow bed, which I do want one there. There. And I want another one there. And then if I ever do get more, another one there. Because I know that there's going to be multiples that I'm going to need, so I need about 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then probably 2 more for the interior. So yeah, I'll just transfer those over now. Then interior modules, interior grow bed. Oh, this is automatically 4. Ooh, yeah, we'll just throw this here. That's fine. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will plant those so that they're out of my inventory and we can actually start growing trees. Then on top of it, I'm also going to throw the mobile vehicle bay fragment, or mobile vehicle bay there, actually. That's going to just throw things directly on top of me, which I don't want, but that's perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm going to...
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stagweed.
Yep, and so with planters, 9 times out of 10 you will get just the plant itself and nothing really that will help you. So most of the time you're just going to smack it with a knife. Okay, and that's pointing the same way. Okay, so we're going to drink up. And if we really want to... I know that we have a bunch of ruby now. And yeah, we'll just take all of this for now. And I'll probably actually take those 2 gel sacks and hopefully make 2 thermal gens. And then power transmitters, which thermal plant, gold and titanium is what I need. And then magnetite. Oh, I don't know if I have a bunch of magnetite, I'll say that much. Because I think I only have a handful. Yeah, there's 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some magnetite real fast. Alright, now that I am back, are these grown yet by any chance? Yes, they are. Okay, so for now, I'm going to hack these off. But first, let's just make a couple aerogels first. And let's answer this.
High priority automated message from pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Right, and then I'm gonna steal that. So yeah, for that one, that was just Joey Cassar, because apparently he's a famous rich dude that we should care about, but I personally don't. So, what I can do now is either make 2 thermal plants and just use wire or power transmitters to get that to the base, or if I really want to spice things up, I can get, where is it? Because I know it's somewhere. A water filtration system to where I can automatically get water just using power. As it says, turn seawater into water and salt. I could use that. I could use everything. Let's be real. Damn, everything's in a bad spot. Because the only place it can go is here. So that means I would have to take that down. I don't use this at all. Then I have to move all of you. Okay. Time for a little bit of a base remanagement, let's say. Alright, and so after adding that, it obviously takes off a huge portion of it because it's taking up an entire spot. And so now we want the vehicle upgrade console, which will help us tremendously. Okay, and so I'll build it up at the front of this. So now what we can do is
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Okay, way to, I believe, reference, Castaway, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now what we can do is, we can actually name the Seamoth and Prawn Suit, if I do decide to make one today, which I'll probably do, and actually color it. Now, the only downside is, if you guys give me any type of color, I have no idea how to color it because I'm colorblind. So, with the color scheme, I don't know exactly. But I want at least one name for the Seamoth and hopefully one for the Prawn Suit. Now, the vehicle upgrade console can, obviously make all of our upgrades. So, for the Prawn Suit, which for the Depth Module Mark 1 we'll need nickel ore, which that's later on in our thing. The thermal reactors later on, jump jets later on. We can actually make the torpedo arm now, but again, I personally don't use it. We already have the Depth Module 1 for the Seamoth. And then these common mods, all 3 of these, or any, I don't know if there's any more that pop up in here, but at least these 3 can be shared amongst the Prawn Suit and the Seamoth, so you throw any of these in there, it'll just put in as an upgrade for that. So, for the Seamoth, I might want another, whatchamacallit, storage system, but again, I'm not too worried about it. Now, what else? Oh, I also said that I would do the thermal plant, in which I'm gonna honestly see if I can search it because I don't know where it is. Heat area. In which, thank God for the scanner room and the HUD upgrade, because the heat area is right there. I don't want to dilly-dally with this too much, so good enough for me. Yeah, I can take a constant 40. Okay, and if you connect from one power transmitter to another, somehow, it just beams straight to your base for the most part, or like they just have a more extended range from what I've played with, which is fairly weird. So now we are constantly getting power, and we'll get little bursts of power whenever those vents actually go off.
This is Life Pod 2 coordinates
Okay.
attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
We're going to need it. And then what do I need it for the prawn suit? In which I think I have it all pre-built beforehand, which 2 plasteel enameled, 2 diamonds, and I think 2 lead, which 1 lead there, which I think that's enough. Yes, it is. So we're also getting a prawn suit, which honestly is very exciting, but for right now, it's not necessarily needed. So let's get this prawn suit going.
First, piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-distance.
Yep, and so with this thing, the prawn suit naturally already has a storage on its back, as you could probably see before, and also it has a little boost. And also, you can just punch the hell out of things. So, for now, again, that's pretty useless. And then the upgrades, it looks like you're not gonna have 6, but you can only have 4, with 1 being each arms. So, in a sense, 2 arm upgrades, and then 4 random upgrades for you. Alright, other than that, I'm probably just gonna improve the base on a little bit more, probably put in some, water filtration systems. And maybe upgrade a couple of the depth modules. Maybe get the prawn suit depth module Mark 1. Actually, no, I can't do that without exploring past you guys. So yeah, probably just gonna do a couple base extensions and some more grinding, just so I don't bore you guys too much. On that, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know that means the world to me. And again, if you want to, in the comments, put down a name and for the sea moth and the prawn suit, and then also, hopefully, I'm down for it and can possibly see if a color scheme for both prawn suit and sea moth, because I like to get your guys' inclusion on it. So yeah, other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.